Dear all, good afternoon. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it today for the roundtable session. However, wanted still to send in my comments via this video recording. We'll be definitely watching later the whole discussion to follow up on the most important points that were brought up. In today's roundtable session, we are discussing one important challenge that we are currently facing worldwide, that of medicinal shortages. The shortages of medicines are a headache to all healthcare professionals, including us as pharmacists. However, the real impact, the real consequences are definitely felt by our patients. They are at the end of this supply chain, our patients, and that is why we need to work hard because their daily lives are being challenged with this new reality, that of not being able to access the essential medications for their treatment. Medicinal shortages is a global phenomenon in all countries. However, the problem in our country, the problem being faced by patients, is almost negligible compared to the situations in other countries. This reality is being closely monitored by the government, who is at the forefront to ensure medicinal supply to our patients, but also to the local regulatory authority, that is the Malta Medicines Authority, that is closely monitoring the shortages of medicines both in European and local market. The government, through the Central Procurement and Supplies Unit, CPSU, to ensure transparency with the public, has constantly been publishing the out-of-stock list of medicines, and even in these circumstances, the public is constantly being updated with these shortages, and the timeline is also provided. The government is constantly looking at alternative markets outside the EU to make sure that out-of-stock medicines become available as soon as possible. Every effort is made to try and bring in our country more medicines, while timelines are provided, timelines to when the medications should be back in stock. The Malta Medicines Authority holds a specific unit to support in this challenge, that is, the Medicines Intelligence and Access Unit, the unit that actively works around the clock with a patient-centered approach to mitigate shortages and maintain the continuous provision of medicines by participating in the European network. In spite of ongoing shortages at EU level, whereby the European Medicines Agency Medicines Shortages Single Point of Contact Working Party, the CPOC, declared in January that 25 out of 30 EU EEA member states are affected by shortages of antibiotics, resulting from an increase in demand, delays in manufacturing of medicines, production capacity issues, including lack of personnel and packaging material. Locally, we confirmed that a variety of cough mixtures, antibiotic medicines, specifically amoxicillin, clavulanic acid liquid formulation, and equivalent alternative medicines were available in our local community pharmacies. Even though we are a small country, we work hard to ensure the shortest medicinal shortage list. Malta Medicines Authority is constantly monitoring the European and local market shortages of medicines, continuously liaising with stakeholders, continuously compiling and utilizing medicines intelligence to take the necessary actions to source medicines which are of good quality, safety, and efficacy for the benefit of the patient. Our objective is, and definitely is, to remain that to secure that all our patients are to have access to medicines. It is our duty to ensure that every person has the equal access to the best possible means of prevention, diagnostics, and care. Thank you all for your attention.